today. First off, happy holidays. You know what I'm saying? With a Z-E at the end, D-A-Z-E. It is officially 420, aka it's also Easter. This year is the year that the Easter Bunny came to visit the pot farm. I don't know. Today the Easter Bunny's eggs. Normally they have chocolate in them. This time it's got, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of green in it. You know what I'm saying? That good stuff, that kush, that OG-ish. You know what I'm saying? That good. You feel me? And so I just want to say happy holidays before we get started. If you don't smoke, it's cool. If you participate in Easter, there you go. Happy holidays. If you don't participate in Easter but you do smoke, happy holidays. If you participate in both Easter and you smoke, happy holidays. You know what I'm saying? Double holidays, baby. I'm feeling it. But yeah. So your boy is ready to go over a couple of videos. I wasn't gonna stream today, but I forgot it's the holidays. So I figured short stream. Let's do it. Enough of me rambling. Let's get to this first video because I wanted to ask you something real quick. Have you ever felt like a adult cartoon or an animation where something is trying to tell you something, you know? Like it's trying to, it's shit gets deep real quick for a hot second in the cartoon. You know, it's like, hold on, there's a message there. So I've seen it. I'm pretty sure you've seen it. I'm sure not the only one, but I do want to go over here. Let me show you. When cartoon characters try to tell us something. This is by the YouTube channel PsychicMotivation. I've never been to this channel, but links to the channel and the video will be in the description below. If you're watching my YouTube live, then just the links to the videos will be in the description. Simply because I didn't put the channels in there. I just now put the links there. Anyway, let's get to it. And as always, you might as well subscribe to my channel. Your boy's trying to get to 1,000. You know what I'm saying? By the end of the year. Let's get it.
So, what do you think you'll do? How are you going to spend your life?
I'm not sure.
Isn't this? I think this movie was The Soul or something like that.
I do know.
Pixar movie.
I'm gonna live every minute of it.
Pixar movie. I can't remember what it's called. I think it was called Soul or something.
Which way does a tree fall? Down?
Wait. Let's discuss that first one.
I'm gonna live every minute of it.
So basically, I think this one was just telling us, it's like a reminder to, you know, that life is precious. You know, what are you gonna do with your life? You know, I'm gonna live every moment of it. And that's like, there's a difference between just like living every moment of it and just like living or like, you know, going through the motions and stuff like that. Cause like if you're just living, then you're probably just going through the motions. You're probably just, you know, waiting for your next off day to come in if you're working, and your next weekend to show up so you can, you know, go out and rest or, you know, have fun, whatever you want to do on the weekend. But the time it takes to get from one weekend to the other, you're still technically, you know, you're living, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're just going through the motions while you're at work, but there's still these little small moments while you're there that, while you're going through those motions, there's still these little small moments throughout the rest of the week that, you know, you gotta make sure you live your life, you know, instead of just going through those motions. You have to live every moment of it. That's what I think this means. So it's important to enjoy life and every aspect of life and every moment of life, no matter what ups and downs it is. Like it's like your life is like you're writing a book. Yes, you may see a future that you're aiming for, that you're heading towards, but you shouldn't forget to live in the moment, every moment, before you get to that future that you're looking forward to. You know what I'm saying? You know it's coming, but you might as well enjoy every moment that you're living now before you get there. All the ups and all the downs, especially the downs, because if you enjoy them and you keep your mind on, well, this is a down moment in my life right now, don't forget that there's still those upward moments that are to come. Yeah, it may feel like they're never gonna come, but keep in mind that they slide in. You just gotta make sure you hop on that train. Answer them when they slide into your DMs. You feel me?
Which way does a tree fall? Down? A tree falls the way it leans. Be careful which way you lean.
Be careful which way you lean, because be careful which way you fall. I mean, because be careful which way you lean, because that's going to be the way you fall. So if you're leaning towards support, you might fall towards support. But again, do you want to fall? Like but then again, if you are leaning towards support and you do fall, then at least there's support there. But if you're leaning towards like danger and like there's no support there, you gotta be careful, because if you do fall, or when you do fall, that's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So be careful which way you lean. Be careful. Be careful in the ways that you. I guess it's just be careful in ways of what you go through life. You know. It also reminds me of that one saying that there's two wolves inside of you. One in chaos and one in order, and which the wolf that wins is the one that you feed. If you're feeding the chaos wolf, then you're also leaning that way. And so if you fall that way, or when you fall that way, there may not be nothing there to help to catch you. You feel me?
No, being crazy is hard. You're getting all hung up on imaginary problems. You gotta focus on what's real, man.
Yo, Jake is real.
You see this cup? This is literally my favorite cup. Now it's gone forever, so it's not real, and I don't care about it anymore.
Listen, Morty, I hate to break it to you, but what people call love is just a chemical.
Looks like nothing's gonna explain anything. It looks like it's just gonna be a bunch of clips from other cartoons and stuff all together, and no one's ever gonna explain anything. And honestly, I don't want to explain every single clip that it shows, because this is a 17-minute long video, so I might go for like 2 or 3 minutes or something. That's it. That last one though was Jake saying, hey, don't get attached to material things. Don't get attached to every single thing that's around you. You know what I'm saying? Even with people, because sometimes some people are meant to just come into your life and teach you a lesson and then leave. Other times people are meant to come into your life and then actually stay there. But it's like, don't get attached. You have to let go of attachment. That's what I got from the one with Jake.
And I don't care about it anymore.
Listen, Morty, I hate to break it to you, but what people call love is just a chemical reaction that compels animals to breed. It hits hard, Morty, then it slowly fades, leaving you stranded in a failing marriage. I did it. Your parents are gonna do it. Break the cycle, Morty. Rise above. Focus on science.
I mean, I guess technically, there's a chemical in the brain that makes you feel like quote unquote love, but at the same time, I guess he's saying just love can be a fleeting thing. Like, just because it's love doesn't mean it's meant to last forever. Maybe that's what he's saying? But more importantly, what I take from that is that relationships take work. You have to be willing to put in the work and effort to stay together, and to keep that love lasting, and to keep fueling that drug called love. Not a lot of people are willing to do it these days. You know what I'm saying? Next.
Is he still crying about the coffee girl? If I have to listen to this song one more time. Mordecai, this is your boss. Open up.
It sounds so odd with no background, like no noise. Like there's no noise for the knocking, no noise for pushing the raccoon guy. But there's noise for opening the door.
I'm taking a mental health day.
You don't have the right to be sad. You never even had the guts to tell Margaret how you feel. Listen, if you leave things the way they are now, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. Telling her might not change anything, but at least you'll have closure.
You should just tell Margaret how you feel.
You're right. Thanks, Skips.
What? Whatever.
Looks like the...
So basically, in my opinion, what up, MCM? In my opinion, that basically means don't be afraid to tell people what's on your mind. You know, if you let that chance pass, you might regret it, especially if you never see that person again. Or especially like if you see that person again like years later and like you want to tell them that how you felt about them, that you were in love with them. And maybe they felt the same for you, but you never said anything. But so you see that person again years later, and they're already with someone, and they're already married or something. And now it's too late because now you'll never be able to see what should have been. So yeah, if you have something you want to say, you might as well say it, you know, and just like don't hold things back because sometimes people might need to hear exactly what you have to say.
The winds are changing.
Change is good.
Yeah, but it's not easy. I know what I have to do, but going back means I'll have to face my past. I've been running from it for so long. Ow! Jeez, what was that for?
It doesn't matter. It's in the past.
Yeah, but it still hurts.
Oh, yes, the past can hurt.
The secret is...
So, in my opinion, for that one, it's kind of like what's in the past is in the past. You can't. There's a belief that you can't change it. So, you might as well just forget it. You know what I'm saying? You don't dwell on it. Take the lesson that you learned from whatever happened in the past and use that to better yourself. Don't just dwell on it and you know, be sad about it and let it get you down. It's like, if you can't do anything about it, then you can't do anything about it. Move on, become a best version of yourself, learn from your past mistakes, and just try not to let the past repeat itself. Feel me?
Ingredient is... nothing.
Huh?
You heard me. Nothing. There is no secret ingredient. To make something special, you just have to believe it's special.
There is no secret ingredient.
These days.
It's kind of like, let's see, to make something special, you have to believe it's special. It's kind of like relationships. If you want to make sure your relationship is special, you have to believe it's special. Both parties have to believe, or everybody in the relationship has to believe it's special. Otherwise it may fall apart, or at least one person might fall off. There's also technically, it's like money, like paper money. What is our paper currency backed by right now? I mean, if I remember correctly, it's nothing, right? When we used to have gold as currency, gold itself is intrinsically value. And then we used to have our money backed by gold, but now I forgot exactly what happened, but I know that the gold is not really backing the money anymore. It's just backed by nothing. So all the money in the world, or all the money that we have, at least in the West, it's kind of just, it's special because we believe it's special. You know what I'm saying? We gave it value. So if there's something in your life that is special to you, then that's because you gave it value. There's nothing wrong with that. You should make sure you protect that link to that thing. You know, how you feel about that thing. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, things become valuable. It's most valuable when you believe it's special. So it's up to you.
They got a name for just about everything. Doesn't matter what they call you. It's the deeds make the man.
Yeah, but my deeds just made things worse. I'm a fraud. I'm a phony. My friends believed in me, but they need some kind of hero.
Then be a hero.
Oh, no. You don't understand. I'm not even supposed to be here.
That's right. You came a long way to find something that isn't out here. Don't you see? It's not about you. It's about them.
But I can't go back.
Don't know that you got a choice, son.
Wait, what the
No man can walk out on his own story.
Oh, he was behind the glass of that. I was like, what is he doing? Is this fourth wall breaking?
If I have to.
All right, so yeah, no man can walk out on his own story. Sometimes you just gotta face things as they come. You know what I'm saying? You can't run away from everything. I mean, sure, you can put it off. You can hide from things, but life is going to teach you lessons. Whether or not you want to learn that lesson, the first time it tries to teach you is up to you. Like if it tries to teach you, but you run away from it, it might seem like you ran away, but eventually that lesson's gonna come right back. They're gonna see you again. It's like, you know, in horror movies, when like the white girl is like running for her life, and then the guy that's after her, the killer, is just like slowly walking, not even in a rush, and the white girl's just running around, tripping, falling, doing all this, and eventually the killer catches up to her. Like he was walking the whole time. That's how life is when you're running from the problem that it's trying to teach you. It's trying to teach you a lesson, and you're running from that lesson because the lessons are hard. But while life is just sitting there walking slowly, waiting for you to trip up, fall. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna catch up to you like, what's up? Let's go through that lesson again. Let's go through that lesson over and over and over again until you're ready to learn it, until you pass that shit. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can't run from that ish. Let's get it.
I will spend every day of the rest of my life hunting the Avatar. I know it's my destiny to capture him.
You know, Prince Zuko, destiny is a funny thing. You never know how things are going to work out, but if you keep an open mind and an open heart, I promise you will find your own destiny someday.
I know my own destiny, Uncle.
Is it your own destiny? Or is it a destiny someone else has tried to force on you?
Stop it, Uncle. I have to do this.
I'm begging you, Prince Zuko. It's time for you to look inward and begin asking yourself the big questions. Who are you? And what do you want?
Ha! You think...
Man, that was a good one. You see, there's a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. He says that, oh God, what's the line? Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. That's what he says, and that kind of fits with what we just saw with Uncle Iroh and Prince Zuko. Zuko was on the path or the trail that his father laid out for him, in order for him to kill the Avatar and regain, his respect as, the prince or whatever of the Fire Nation. You know what I'm saying? So Zuko believed that was his destiny, and that was because that's the trail his father put him on. And Uncle Iroh was trying to tell him, hey, you don't have to follow the trail that someone else laid out for you. You can follow your own path. He was trying to convince him, look inside and find out your own path. You ask yourself, who are you? What are you supposed to be doing? What is it that you actually want? And so that's an important thing, in my opinion. Growing up, at least when I was growing up, my parents were like, after you graduate high school, you gotta go to college. After you graduate college, you gotta get a job with your degree, and then after that, blah blah blah. But so I was on that trail. I tried to go through it, but it didn't work out for me. You know what I'm saying? I did graduate college, but finding a job for my degree, that was started becoming not impossible, but yeah, improbable. And so I eventually said, this trail that I wasted most of my life on is not for me. I gotta follow my own path. And so it took me a while to figure out what I actually wanted to do, who I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm here trying to make shit work. And I'm going to do it. I can see the end. I just have to keep walking that path, and enjoying all the ups and downs that come along with walking that path, living in every moment of it. But yeah, like I said, this thing is 17 minutes long. It's just a bunch of cuts from different cartoons showing you they are good cuts. You know what I'm saying? It is, scenes where they're actually trying to tell you something deep. And I appreciate this. But again, I'm not going through the whole 17-minute video and stopping between each cut just to explain it, how I feel about it. But this is long enough because we're at 19 minutes right now ish. And we're only 4 minutes into the video itself. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this this YouTube video here. I'm gonna continue my live stream. So if you ever want to see me live stream, links will be in the description below. And links to the channel and the video that we just watched will also be in the description below in case you want to go and see the rest of the clips of cartoon characters having deep moments and actually telling you something, like these life lessons. Come get you some. But yeah, as always, links will be in the description below. Until then, don't forget to do those 3 things I like to ask you to do. And like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for more videos. Yeah. And you know what it is after that, in case I don't see you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace. Much love to you.